So here's some data, and we're going to pull up our DESMOS screen, and you can see that I've already got it here typed in. You'll see that I have A equals, and I'm just using A. It's the first letter of the alphabet. That's the only reason I'm using it, but we could use B if we wanted to. We could use C if we wanted to. Just avoid using X. You don't want to use X. You can see we're getting some crazy stuff going on there. So avoid X and Y. We're not going to do Y. But using A in this case, and then I just typed in my data values, okay? So I've typed those all in, they have commas in between them, and they're in square brackets, right? Square brackets. So now let's find, it's asking us to find a few different things: the mean, the median, the mode, the range, and the standard deviation. Now here's the thing. Most of these can be found in the calculator. The only one that cannot be found in the calculator at all is your mode. The mode is the only one that you're going to have to do more so by hand. But we'll get to that. The range sort of as well, but you'll see that we can use DESMOS to kind of help us through the process. So with DESMOS open on the next available line, you have two options here. You can either use the on-screen keyboard by clicking that arrow and then clicking functions and then clicking stats. So then you can see that list of things that we talked about, mean being that one right there. But if you don't want to go through all those clicks and you have a keyboard available to you, you can literally just type mean or open parentheses. So now instead of typing the data in, all we have to type is A, because we're telling it that, hey, my mean of A is that data, so there you go. My mean is 4.13 repeating. Let's find the median. Median, parentheses, A. My median is 3.3. Like I said, the mode cannot be found. If you try to type mode, it's going to type that. That is not the mode. We do not want to type in mode. So the mode is simply if any value repeats itself. So we have 3.4, 4.5. Look for any values that actually repeat themselves. And it doesn't actually look, as far as I can tell, 5.9, 2.9, doesn't actually look like we have any values that repeat themselves. So if no value repeats itself, then we have no mode. So in this case, there's no mode because the values don't repeat themselves, okay? Next, we want the range. Now, the range can't be found just by typing in range, so don't go typing in range. Obviously, that's not working. So instead of typing in range, you have to remember what the range is. The range is the um, largest value, the maximum, minus the minimum. So that's what we type. We type max of A minus min of A. So max of A minus the minimum of A. The maximum minus the minimum. So our range in this case is 7.7. And then last but not least, we find our standard deviation. So please do not forget that the standard deviation is STDEV P. P as in Paul. We've got to make sure that we are using the P value. STDEV P, parentheses A, and there's our standard deviation, 2.3 if we round up. So that's a quick example of how we can find those five main things: the mean, the median, the mode just by looking at for any repetitive numbers, and the range by doing max of A minus the minimum of A, and then the standard deviation by doing STDEV P. So again, very important that you remember how to type our data in and then how to actually find the values themselves. So you can do a few more practice problems using question B here if you'd like, or using the next couple practice problems available to you. So keep up the good work.